Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a little glue pulling thing. I'm gonna actually use my new slide hammer. I put some leather around the handle, and I got the fairly cheap slide hammer that we are going to try. We've got a little dent here and a little dent here, and I know that you guys can't see the dents now because I put the glue tab on them. My bad. Let's just see how. I don't think that this one's gonna make that good of a pull because the glue wasn't that hot yet. So let's just try to. I don't think it moved at all. That was the dent on that one. This slide hammer does work pretty well. I kind of like my littler one for smaller dents. But obviously on a larger dent, we're going to want to use the larger slide hammer. I just wanted to use it and see how it was working. A couple people were commenting. Frog was commenting, hey, you know, you're going to use that new slide hammer. So we tried that one out. Honestly, guys, I think this one's heavier. This one's literally heavier than this. The American brand is a little bit heavier than the cheaper China-made brand, but it looks like they both do the same thing. So let me clean these tabs off here, get right back into it, and now, hopefully you guys can see them. Actually, that one in the back moved a little bit. It was about the same size. So we got the glue all nice and hot. We got the Keiko tabs, and let's put a nice pad of glue on that and drop it right into there again. Not really pushing it too hard. And then the one behind it, I'm gonna keep on going, guys. Let's just keep on moving. Drop another tab in right there, since I'm not gonna be using the Robo Lift. Little lifter puller. I'm going to be using the slide hammer for this just because the feet might catch up here and make kind of a dent as I'm pulling up. And then if you notice, we got two little baby dents in the back. So this might be a good instructional of how we take out those super baby dents. Obviously you want to use a small tab, and I'm almost at that 45 seconds where I want to pull these guys, but I'm just going to take a small tab with a lot of glue and basically dump it on top of the center of one of those little guys. It's going to pull one of them all the way up, and then the other one's going to kind of crest it to the side, maybe a little bit funky. Let's get a glove on. Because we don't want to snap the hand, although that one is better for that because it will not snap my hand. And let's come like this. Didn't have the solid pull I really wanted. Probably because the tab was small. Let me get right past you here. And I will say, I'm gonna turn the heat gun on, get it warming. Hit this up with a little bit of ISO. Get that glue off. And let's see what we're looking at. Moved a little bit of metal, and then on this back one, moved a little bit of metal also. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get it not nice and warm. I'm just gonna get it up to about that 75, 80 degrees. We've got some wind blowing through here, so it'll cool it down nice and quick. By the time I stick this glue on here, it's gonna be down to about 70. So there we go. Not too warm, not too cold. Almost dropped my heat gun. I did drop my heat gun, but let's grab a pad of glue and go right in the center of the big guy right there. Hopefully I placed that correctly. And then instead of using the small, tiny tab, I'm gonna use the same size tab as I just put down and put it right there. Try to get that one really pulled. Now for the tiny one, let's use that tiny tab. Come through, give you the in-depth glue pulling, I wouldn't say tutorial, I'd just say video. In-depth glue pulling video. Over the shoulder, in the light board, and at this point in the videos when I say I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video, if you would, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Let's get rid of some of these little spider webbies, little glue lines. And now, glove on. Actually, no glove. Let's use the old one, or the new one. Here we go. That actually kind of pulled there, guys. Looks like we moved a little bit of metal. You know, these, I know you guys see these little ones in front here too. We'll probably make that the next video, and I'm going to do those with a tool. This one there's no access to get to, so I had to do it with the glue. So since the video's getting a little bit long, what I'm going to do is get these guys out, and I'll come back and show you the end result on this last here in just a bit. Okay guys, I think this is going to be the last pull. Let's grab this slide hammer, just going back and forth using both of them. And, well, didn't make a real severe pull, but a lot of these dents have come out. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 little dents in this area. And I know you guys probably see the ones in the front of the door even more than the ones in the rear. But let's see. Right here is where I'm looking. I'm going to do kind of a weird tap just so that you guys can see. And I'm trying to break that little high pinch down just a tad so I can come in here and make one last little pull. I know I said that was the last pull, but I think this one is going to be. Now guys, I will say on this dent, these little 4, because I couldn't get to the back of them and I could only do the glue pull from the top, may not be, you know, 100% butter. Customers are aware of that, but I just wanted you guys to be aware that some of these little tight ones that are behind a double skin or a braced structure, which this is, they're really tough to get all the way out, and pretty much any dentist is tough to get all the way out 100%. But what we try to do is hide that dent in the orange peel of the paint. So let's make this last pull, nice solid yank, and hopefully that moved a little bit of metal just at the very end, and then we'll get the old microfiber cloth. Still another piece of glue, I feel, just a tad. And yeah, I mean, like I say, not 100%, but definitely when we take the board off and we look at it, we're not seeing a big dent jump out at us right here. And these two little guys, they were kind of sharp and noticeable. I think we did pretty good for what we are attempting to get out here. Next video is going to be these little guys right here. So I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video and sticking around for this little glue pulling video. If you would, hit that like on the way out. Otherwise, this has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.